There's nothing like a good mother, no matter where you look at. Mothers is everything. Mothers is everything. The most beautifulest thing is to be a woman and to become a mother, because they love children and they are nurturers. Well, in Houston, we have a mother who is accused of hitting and shaking her little ugly baby. Here we go. Put it up on the screen. Here you go.
Meantime, a Houston mother is in jail tonight accused of beating and shaking her own kids.
Also, police say when confronted, the mom tried to get her kids to lie about what happened to them. ABC 13's Maya Shea live at the downtown jail with some of the disturbing charges here, Maya.
Disturbing indeed. Marquita Purse is still in jail tonight. She is facing some strong charges, allegations she abused her own kids and didn't even send them to school. In fact, she just made her initial probable cause yesterday, and we hear some of those disturbing allegations.
Ms. First, you have two cases before the court. They're both for the third-degree felony offenses of injury to a child, causing bodily injury.
This is Marquita First in probable cause court, where a magistrate judge laid out the allegations against her. Houston police arrested her here at her apartment in Northwest Houston. They say she hit her 4-year-old daughter in the head several times and shook her. And she also allegedly hit her 6-year-old son.
Shot that baby eye foot. Well, head down. I almost said her rib, but go ahead.
Both children had to be treated at the hospital.
Law enforcement officers, also medical personnel, observed visible injuries on both children. The children informed the law enforcement officer that they had been left home alone, that they had not eaten or had anything to drink for approximately 2 days.
Neighbors tell ABC 13 while they occasionally saw First, they rarely saw her children outside the apartment, but they did see police officers arrive several days ago.
While the law enforcement officer was on scene, it's alleged that you yelled to your children not to say anything to the law enforcement officer.
Besides the kids' physical injuries, investigators say First raised her kids in terrible conditions, and they never went to school.
The law enforcement officer noted, among other things, that your apartment had holes in the wall, water on the floor, trash was scattered, dirty clothes as well. Your son also informed the law enforcement officer that he had never been enrolled in school.
And I spoke with Child Protective Services today. They said by law they cannot confirm or deny whether or not they had investigated First in the past. What they can say is they are certainly investigating her now, along with the Houston police investigation. For now, we're live downtown. Maya.
Back that thing up. Shout out to DCF, Children Departments of them children and family. They can't tell us if they had done had an investigation on her prior, but they can tell us that they have an investigation on her now. That they is investigating her now. So they can't tell us about past shit, but they can tell us about present. We play too much. Go ahead.
Hey, live at the downtown jail with some of them.
I am under the belief that you're not telling us about the past because you maybe have that under like some private type thing or something like that. So what's the difference in the past and the present? Shouldn't that still fall under y'all's little private thing or something to where that y'all don't want to make it public? Because this be like the only reason that they say that they will not let us know whether somebody have a past case. It got something to do with private and it's not public and all that. Well, shouldn't now, what's happening now, be private? The way the old stuff is? I don't know. It's just me. I just be thinking it through. But go ahead.
Disturbing charges here, Maya.
Yeah, disturbing.
Disturbing indeed. Marquita Purse is still in jail tonight. She is facing some strong charges, allegations she abused her own kids. And
is it really abuse though? Is it? Come on. What is abuse? What is really like abuse? Abuse. Like, is it abuse or do we got some weak children out there?
Even send them to school.
She ain't send them to school. All right. Well, what is she homeschooling?
In fact, she just made her initial probable cause yesterday, and we hear some of those disturbing allegations.
Ms. First, you have two cases before the court. They're both for the third-degree felony offenses of injury to a child, causing bodily injury.
This is Marquita First in probable cause court, where a magistrate judge laid out the allegations against her. Houston police arrested her here at her apartment in Northwest Houston. They say she hit her 4-year-old daughter in the head several times and shook her. And she
hit in the head and shook her. So that means that the child was doing something that the child wasn't supposed to be doing. I know the child was probably just childing. I get it. Child probably crying and aggravating and shit like that right there. She probably blocking that baby from getting peed in or something. She just bopped ass in the head. Come on now, don't act like you ain't bop your little 4-year-old in the head. A lot of y'all bump your 4-month-old in the head for doing that thing that we really don't like, and that's making a whole bunch of noise, crying, yang, 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 yang. I'm hungry, at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? But now we want to look down on this good mother for just telling her baby to shut up. Damn it, she said be quiet, but she ain't listen. She wanted mama, pop! Bitch, shut up. Come on now.
allegedly hit her 6-year-old son.
So she hit both of them. Of course you're going to hit the son.
And she also allegedly hit her 6-year-old son. Police arrested her here at her apartment in Northwest Houston. They say she hit her 4-year-old daughter in the head several times and shook her.
And she shook her. Listen. Do y'all know as adults that we should shake? I don't advertise. I don't advise this, YouTube. I do not advertise for this type of behavior. But why don't we ever shake adults? Players, this is a real good thing. Instead of putting your hands on them, instead of showing them, well, this is another way of showing that you love your baby. You got to shake that bitch. Listen, have y'all ever shook a chick while y'all was mad, or while she was mad, or while y'all arguing or something like that right now? No. Grab her and shake that bitch. Nah, I don't mean that little I mean shake her, bitch. Shake her so hard as if like you in a car and you got hit by a car. Brrr, like you flipping over something. You got to shake you a bit. And I promise you, she may continue to argue, but she gonna think about it. I promise you. And she like, bitch, you shook me. Yeah. Bitch, I shook you.
She also allegedly hit her 6-year-old son. Both children had to be treated at the hospital.
Okay, all right. So what did the children have to be treated for? Is she just popped one in the head and shit out the baby, and then she popped the little boy? Oh, they were probably eating the snacks. They probably was eating the snacks. They done got into that doggone food. They done got into the... She probably bought Christmas food and they done got into the food. But anyway,
law enforcement officers, also medical personnel, observed visible injuries on both children. The children informed the law enforcement officer that they had been left home alone, that they had not eaten or had anything to drink for approximately 2 days.
And y'all told on y'all mom, we been here by ourselves. Boy, y'all ain't learned nothing.
Neighbors.
And we ain't eating in 2 days. But is there food in there though? Hell, we shouldn't eat every day anyway. We have been taught that we need to eat every day. And we also taught in the great United States of America that we need to eat 3 times a day. It's destroying our bodies. But go ahead.
Tell ABC 13 while they occasionally saw First, they rarely saw her children outside the apartment. But they did see police officers arrive several days ago.
That's because her children is introverts. They don't want to be outside with you people. Huh? Do y'all understand? Maybe if we raise our children to not feed them every day, maybe they wouldn't be so obese as children. Maybe if a lot of us as adults don't eat every day, maybe we wouldn't be so obese and our bodies wouldn't be so tired because our bodies have to work so doggone hard. Imagine if you train yourself to eat every other day. Woo.
While the law enforcement officer was on scene, it's alleged that you yelled to your children not to say anything to the law enforcement officer.
So is that... I do understand that they would probably charge her with impeding a investigation for telling her children, her body, her baby. So those is her children, to tell them, don't y'all say nothing. Don't y'all say nothing to them people. Is she wrong for telling them don't say nothing? I do understand that this is impeding an investigation, telling your children to not speak about what happened. But is she wrong, though? She's the mother. Her body, her baby. She controls these children's lives. They're under her jurisdiction. should it, or is she wrong for saying keep your mouth shut? I want y'all to think about this right here for how I'm finna do it. Because if she wrong for telling her children to keep her mouth shut, then we are wrong for telling adults keep your mouth shut until you get a lawyer. I think, or I would think, I would be under the belief that so many people would say, oh, she wrong for telling her kids that don't say nothing. I promise you that there's people who would say that, or who have said it. But at the same time, we tell adults. I tell adults, Willie say hush. Don't you say nothing. So I ain't that angry that baby done told them, shut your damn mouth. You shut your damn. We grew up the way our parents told us, shut your damn mouth. Don't you say nothing. And they ball their mouth like that. Don't you say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Don't you say nothing. Don't answer my door. Don't answer my phone.
Besides the kids' physical injuries, investigators say First raised her kids in terrible conditions.
What physical injuries? She popped one in the head and popped the other one in the head, and she's shaking baby syndrome, the 4-year-old. I don't. What injuries?
And they never went to school.
The law enforcement officer noted, among other things, that your apartment had holes in the wall.
So she lived nasty. So that thing stank. That thing stank.
Water on the floor, trash.
Water on the floor. I cannot. Have y'all ever spilled some water or some ice fell on the floor or something? Now the floor wet, but you don't know that you had done dropped some ice on the floor, and that's why the ice done melted, and now your floor wet, and you stepped in it. How can y'all just be living in y'all house with wet floors? I wasn't raised like that. I ain't come up like that. But how do y'all I've done a lot of shows where a lot of y'all women be living in filth and stuff, but y'all say that your house clean. But y'all floors be wet. Do y'all know that wet floors, water damages surfaces? Did y'all know that? Water swells. I don't think that y'all be understanding.
Water on the floor, trash was scattered, dirty clothes as well.
Dirty clothes. Y'all right? Y'all out here wearing clothes and stuff like that right there? Y'all take them clothes off. You not going to the wash house. You not washing them out. Y'all bottoms been all in them clothes and shit. Y'all got panties and drawers just sitting up in there stained all up and stuff like that. Oh, Jesus.
Your son also informed the law enforcement officer that he had never been enrolled in school.
And he's 6. Well, again, I hope she said that she was homeschooling.
And I spoke with Child Protective Services today. They said by law they cannot confirm or deny whether or not they had investigated First in the past. What they can say is they are certainly investigating her now, along with the Houston police investigation.
You say don't water damage turn into mold. Facts. But damn it, this is a beautiful mother. The best thing that ever was created is a woman who will produce children and love and cherish and nurture the youngins. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. Sure enough is.